Hey guys, metaloidmonkey here. Got something different for you guys today. This is playing off of Mitch's, the UA3's Tryhard series. This is going to be my UA3's backpack series. This is actually the first game I played when I came back, so certain decisions are a bit, and management of units, it's all a bit sloppy here, but I mean, I got the hang of it by the end of the weekend. It's really funny because you can see a huge difference in my play, especially if you just like watch some of the other games I've uploaded. Some of those are just later in the weekend. Yeah, I still don't know how to work on getting that gray layer like off the top of my clip. Like I was playing with like saturation and the contrast and like red gain, green gain, and blue gain, but whatever. I'm gonna have to fix that before I upload this. So anyways, I see that they're double brute, and I decide that I'm going to expand. Especially since I noticed that their middle brute expanded, and their front brute is going temple second. So I feel that expanding is a good move, and I shouldn't run into any trouble. Now here's where my rust comes in play. I wouldn't say rust. I don't know if I like to believe in the term rust, but I decide that I'm gonna go for another supply pad on my expansion as opposed to a barrack second. Because, I mean, I guess I just saw two brutes and I was like, oh, my plan here, I'm just going to get lots of hogs on the floor so I can spawn camp all of them. And, I mean, that works, I guess. But, I mean, I really should just get a barrack so I can get the reactors faster. And also, right here, because I've just been building hogs this entire time. I'm going to be going reactor 5th as opposed to reactor 4th, so now my gunner's later, but I have more hogs. So, I mean, there's a lot of questionable decisions here, but I feel like I just felt like I needed to get the hogs out quickly. But, I mean, I would definitely play this differently if I played it again. And so I'm just like trying to manage all my units, but it's I don't even have like any units yet, but I'm just like overshooting on everything. I'm just not used to the TV yet and the different like levels of lag and responsiveness. So other than that, I'm looking forward to coming home for a Thanksgiving break. Definitely get to play some good games then. Got people like lining up to play. This should be fantastic. Put a stop to the Anders brute meta, because it's not a good combo. It's not. An arbiter stands in its way every single time because it lets the UNSC on the other team go Goss. So I mean, it's very offensive. And so now I'm finally going for gunner. Because reactor 5th takes forever. But the thing is that he's got his chief now, and so he's probably just going to double base brute rush, and so I'm just going to camp out both of his bases with my hogs. That's the plan, at least. And I want to be back clearing those reactors with my hogs, but I know I have to keep my hogs on offense because I have to be able to camp his brute squads.
Gunner research.
So I'm enjoying chasing his hog all over the place, and I send one of my marines, both my marines by the reactors, and I actually lose one of the marines to the sniper. So that's not very good, but I'm picking off his brute squads. I don't know where purple dropped a brute squad into, but the thing is I kind of forgot about his other base. Oops. And but the thing is I have a barrack, so I'm just gonna be building flamers to take care of that. In addition to having my hogs on offense. So he won't get any more brute squads through, and I'll be able to slowly kill off the ones he already has. And we have my blue teammate dropping a Mac Blast for me. That's wonderful. And I think that their chieftain realizes that he's not getting my base, and we have Red. Shout out to Red over there, one of those geniuses that likes to sit in the reactors and not give it to his teammates at all. Clears them out, builds up his profit, Probably hates rushing while we're at it. And so he just throws his honor guard in the reactor, and I'm trying to get in the reactor all game. And right there, I let all my hogs get vortex down because I'm just too good. And yeah, I just wasn't used to everything. Just getting back into the swing of things. Yeah, but I mean, it didn't take me really long to get used to things. So his chieftain comes over and tries to chase my hogs away. So I'm just gonna go move my hogs over to green space so that I can see what he's up to. I haven't even touched him this game yet, and it's getting a bit late. And if I let him go too long, he'll be able to build up too much, and I'll be in trouble. So yeah, I see he's got a reactor, and I know he's got that other base. So I'm just gonna quickly get over there and see what he's up to. All units. Go to try to stop his depots. He's already got depots building, and I don't even have grenadier, so I can't do anything. So I think I'm just gonna run away, unless of course I'm gonna sit there for a while, which I do for some reason. So he finally lets me in this reactor, and he's already got a tank, and I don't have grenadier or anything, and I'm just building gunner hogs, so I can't sit there. And I have these flamers that I was building because I was gonna clear him out of the reactors because I think he was over there at one point. I think that's maybe later in the game, but either way, I was building flamers. I don't know why. Anyways, he's got Blue's got some banshees, but I'm just gonna try to debomb his chieftain and kill him with my hogs. Because I have a lot of gunner hogs. So you just kind of keep when you try to trap a chieftain or an arbiter for that matter in a debomb, you push Y and then you push X on them, so your hogs go around them and they don't actually lose health for ramming them. So when I get them surrounded, and I'm just gonna push up on the base because I have a bunch of grenadier. That shield cell. Why do people do that? That doesn't work. I don't understand them sometimes. He's trying to build a turret, but I don't even know if I'm going to even bother with that. And so I point out to my teammate that he's coming to my base with tanks, which isn't very fun, but whatever. Mind you, I still haven't thrown heal on the space, but the only thing I can do now is I'm just going to try to build Spartan, try to jack him. And just keep building my hogs. So I figured that, oh, I'm about to get a tank, so I'm just trying to run my flamers down there and sandwich him. But he just resigns because he knows I'm going to be able to jack him. Well, actually, I probably wouldn't have been able to get the jack, but that's besides the point. Because he had two extra tanks to just shoot my Spartan off. They just didn't have chain gun. But my Prophet teammate is not getting out of the reactors, and he sees from Mexico. So I'm assuming he doesn't speak English. Anyways, I speak Spanglish. Yeah, let me know if you guys if I should ever do a commentary in Spanish. I mean, I don't think we have enough people that play and speak Spanish for it to really be worth it. But I mean, if you ever wanted me to do one, I could do it. No big deal. Basically, what I mean to say is I'm trying to tell him to go kill himself, but I don't know the actual word in Spanish. I mean, I know approximately what I'm trying to say, but I don't know. I don't speak slang. So I'm just never gonna get Goss because he's never gonna let me in the reactor because he's one of those guys. And so we're just gonna target down their stuff, and his Prophet's gonna target down my hogs because he's one of those guys. I don't know if he was just messing around at the end of the game or if he actually took time to read the message. But it doesn't matter. Still don't care much for him. He can go kill himself. And well, at least Blue built some tanks. That was nice. And some Wolverines for all the air units that they didn't have. I mean, they have a summit, but they don't have air units. He was just building engineers, and Blue, their Blue teammate only had like one Banshee, and I had all the hogs and all, so it was no big deal. So he is trying to beat me with his Prophet, and that's not very fun. But what are you gonna do? Hate is gonna hate. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time with I'm not sure, probably the next one in this series. And I'm definitely looking forward to playing all you guys over Thanksgiving. I'll see if I even participate in the 3's tournament. Maybe I can work that out in my schedule. But I'd have to play games late. I'd have to try to play my first 2 matches early, and then play my 3rd and 4th matches really late. In terms of like the time scale of the tournament, just to make it work with my schedule, because I have Thanksgiving break and then I get out of class